Hi YouTube and welcome to Danielle's Denture Diaries. I am Danielle, and in this video I'm going to be talking about something that I'll be completely transparent. It was enough to scare me into questioning whether or not I made the right decision getting dentures. If it was going to be the right decision, it was something that had been brought up by other denture wearers as I was doing research into it. And ultimately, of course, at the end of the day, it was one, obviously very well worth it. And for two, I went through with the process. So it wasn't enough to deter me. It wasn't enough to stop me, but it definitely was and still is a huge question. I'm going to be talking about how long until I will no longer be able to wear dentures. In a few other YouTubers' videos I had watched, one of them in particular, I do not remember her name. I do remember she had darker hair, a little bit older than me. She had maybe at the time made a handful of videos, if that, and essentially it was about how bad she disliked having dentures and how she regretted it and everything else. For me personally, I was turned away from those videos because that was not the kind of content or outlook that I was looking for. In my situation, getting dentures wasn't even really a question. It was just, how do I? And how do I make it better? How do I make the most of it? How do I even make it an enjoyable experience? And that in turn made me just not want to consume that content anymore. But something she did say is she physically cannot wear her dentures, and she and a few other people I've seen had suggested that over time you will not be able to wear your dentures, whether it's due to the healing, the gum shrinkage, not wearing dentures, just that ultimately their inevitable ending to the story is, why bother? It's not going to work. It's not going to work out well. And it weighed on me. I never thought to sit down and ask my dentist. Quite frankly, I don't want to. He had already suggested in the past that I get implants for my dentures in order to save bone structure, stop bone loss, things like that. So I already know that that would be where the conversation would go. I did try looking online to see if I could find some more answers, if there was any truth to, does it matter if I wear dentures all the time, if I never wear them? Will there be a time where I won't be able to wear my dentures? And when I went to Google, I put how long until I can no longer wear dentures or can't wear dentures. And there were sites pulled up for full mouth reconstruction, implants, flexible financing options, mouth reconstruction, cost of implants, how long can you wear your dentures, 6 to 8 hours in a day. That doesn't answer my question. How long after having teeth removed can you wear your dentures? What happens if you stop? When can I start sleeping without my dentures? Is it okay to not wear dentures? My dentures are killing me. How long Will new dentures hurt? I hate my new dentures. What can I do? What happens if you wear dentures all the time? How many hours in a day should you wear your dentures? Can dentures be fitted to receding gums? The list goes. But it never says anything about if you wear dentures now, will there come a day where your dentures will simply not go in your mouth, not fit? I don't know. And I have some thoughts personally, since the internet is not giving me the answer I want. I've been thinking about it, and I've been thinking about it for a long time, because I can't be the only one. And if I am the only one, fine. I guess this is just a diary entry for myself to record this revolutionary thought, I guess, at least for me. Whether or not you can or can't is not going to be something the internet can determine. And it's not something I'm going to be able to tell you. And it's not going to be something that anyone else will be able to tell you no. It will solely be based on, I think, you. It will be based on how well do you take care of your dentures, how well do you take care of your gums. It will be... What? It's not afternoon yet. You got to be good all morning, and then you can pick a prize. Okay? Okay. What? You are being so good. We will later. Not right away, okay? Because if we go there too long, you're going to be too tired and you're going to be kind of cranky. That's what we did yesterday. Dude, we didn't even have lunch yet. We gotta have lunch. If we go to the indoor park, you're gonna be hungry.
When we're done eating, can we go to the indoor park?
Yes, maybe. Because that's what we did yesterday. We had breakfast and lunch, and then we went to the indoor park before dinner.
Because I can't go to my school.
No, not today.
No, there's no school.
No. Okay. And we'll work on your, is that Patasaurus? Yeah, we'll work on that today too.
This big dino.
Yes. Not over here, babe. I don't want you to knock stuff over on accident.
I'm going to put it right here.
Careful. Okay, we'll work on it.
It's sleeping.
Okay. Hey, Max, let me finish this, okay?
Can I sit on your lap?
No, not for this, please. Not for this. How'd you get a hole in your shirt? Can you go pick a different shirt and go change?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did something to it on accident.
Were you playing with scissors?
Yeah.
Dude. Okay, well, I guess I'm throwing that shirt away then.
No,
I have to. It has a hole in it, babe. Look at that. Your tummy. Okay, go finish, please. Or go change, please. I am too. I really like that shirt on you. Can you go change, please?
And if I put all of my fingers in it, will crack a big hole.
Please stop doing that. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry. It can't be determined by someone else. And the reason I say that is because if you take care of your dentures, your gums, everything else, you may be setting yourself up for being better off than someone who did not. If you are on top of replacing your dentures when you need to, if you are on top of getting new soft relines or hard relines to make them fit better over time, you're setting yourself up for success. Hello, Lisp. How I've missed you. If you practice wearing your dentures versus not wearing them, you're setting yourself up for success. Christmas sweater? Okay? All right, go play for a bit so I can finish, okay?
Okay, and can we go to the indoor park with this on?
I guess we will.
Yay!
Goofball.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I love you. Go.
I wanted to wear the sweater because I like your sweater.
Thank you.
That's why I got my jammies on.
Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna go play down here.
Okay. Thank you. Versus someone who is not taking care of their dentures, not getting them updated, not doing relines. If you're not practicing wearing your dentures, your jaw will heal in whatever way it wants to heal. It will go wherever it wants to go rather than forming into your denture. It will always be uncomfortable because you never made your face get used to it. It will not always fit as well as it should have in the very beginning. And even in the very beginning, it doesn't fit very well if you're not getting your soft relines and your hard relines. But if you're keeping up with all of those things, if you're practicing using different adhesives, if you are asking questions, I don't see why it wouldn't work if you just follow the processes. If you shop around and find different dentists that will help you better than maybe someone else, you're unstoppable. And if you look at it that way versus maybe the other YouTuber that I had just described who was more negative, not really open-minded, it seemed, to answers or research, but just very set that this situation sucks and it's always going to suck and it's only going to get worse. If you approach any situation like that in life, you're probably not going to get very far. Life happens, struggles happen, challenges happen, and we're either going to rise above and conquer or we're going to fall to them. And I just refuse to fall to them. And if you're here on this channel, I really hope that you tag along with that, because that doesn't just go for a denture journey, but any journey in life. And there are plenty of people who do seemingly get defeated over wearing dentures, which is why we have this channel, is because this is not for people to feel defeated. And the journey itself was not for you to feel defeated. It was to give you a better quality of life. So why not do that? The more I think on the story, the sadder it gets, because maybe she didn't have as many people in her corner. Maybe she didn't have resources. Maybe she, who knows? Maybe she's not in a good place in life, and that makes me sad. But at the end of the day, I guess what my answer to the question would be is there can absolutely be a day where your dentures will no longer work because you need new dentures, because you need a new hard reline or a soft reline, because you're no longer using an adhesive that works. Or maybe you didn't wear them for years and years and years on end. I mean, things do happen. Or maybe there was a medical circumstance that happened where there was an infection, you lost a whole bunch of your jaw or your gum, and then you have to go get a graft or whatever it may be to fix that. And even then, that's an answer to that. There's always, in my opinion, there's always something. There's something we can do. And the way I'm going to go about it personally is I'm going to reject the idea completely that there will ever be a day I can't wear my dentures. I refuse. Just like I refuse the negative frame of mind around having dentures, they have made my life exponentially, beyond words, better. Just now, you guys, I was able to look at my son and talk to him, and not one of my teeth fell out. I can smile at him and not burst into tears, sad and ashamed that I'm not a beautiful enough mom to him, or that his mom is missing pieces of her smile. And dentures unlocked that for me. They did that for me. I can laugh with my son. I'm going to take him to an indoor park apparently later, and I'm going to smile the whole time. I'm going to laugh the whole time because he's being silly, and I should be able to be in the moment and not sit here worried about if my teeth are going to come out of my mouth. I don't deserve that. You don't deserve that. So just as much as I reject the idea that dentures are a bad thing, they're an incredible thing. They're amazing. They're beautiful. Most of them. Some people have feelings about their dentures, and I'm sorry, but the fact that we have this ability, the fact that the dentures are not made out of metal or wood anymore, unless it's a partial, and that's neither here nor there, but that's a really wonderful thing. And the fact that there is, in fact, a unspoken process to dentures. Replace them every five years. They can be covered by health insurance. Sometimes they're not. Regardless, there are options out there. There are answers out there. There's ways that you can practice speaking and singing and reading out loud. You can do this. And just as much as we can do that, I reject the idea that there will ever come a day I can't wear my dentures, because even when that day comes and it happens that my dentures no longer fit my face for whatever reason, whatever it might be, I will get new dentures. I will get another hard reline. I will get another soft reline. I will look into implants if I have to, I suppose. But I feel that at the end of the day, if I can train my mouth to hold in bits and pieces of random teeth that were physically falling out of my head, they were only held in by saliva, luck, and muscle control, I will figure out how to live with dentures. I will figure out how to make it and make it happy. And if I ever put my foot in my mouth and there's a day where I come back on this channel, or maybe the channel is long gone, who knows? But rest assured, guys, that if the day comes that I put my foot in my mouth and I say, holy smokes, I physically can't have my dentures in my mouth, I don't regret the decision. And I won't regret the decision. That's a promise to you guys. That's a promise to myself. That is a promise to my son right now that I have. That's a promise to my husband. That is a promise to any and all kids I will ever have, family, friends, anyone who ever gets to know me. Whatever the case, I don't regret my decision, because it allowed me to smile at my son right now. It allowed me to take pictures with my son right now. And that is worth it. If I'm older and I can't wear my dentures for whatever reason, and my husband is sitting there with me, and who knows, okay, I'll still probably be smiling. I'm just too resilient. I am way too resilient. I'm way too headstrong. Even if my dentures got to a point where they no longer suction cup and they're flat to the roof of my mouth, I've seen how strong adhesives are. I will wear an adhesive. I will figure it out. I will still eat food with or without my denture at that point, because if they don't stay in my mouth, okay, fine, I'll wear them for speaking and smiling, and I'll eat without my dentures. I don't know. but I won't not wear them. I worked way too damn hard. I dealt with not having them for way too damn long. This wasn't supposed to be an absolute tangent, but like I said, my answer to that, my answer back to myself at this point, I guess, because no one else has really brought it up yet, it's a mindset. Just like anything else, if you tell yourself you can't or you won't or it's not going to or this is going to happen or whatever, manifestation is a thing to me. And I refuse. I've been through way too much. I've been able to do way too much for that to be the answer. The answer is not going to be no. Not to me. Anyway, I hope that this helps someone else who maybe has thought about this at some point. Maybe you guys have heard the same or a similar negative Nancy type of comment or thought processes. I hope that this helps you. If you've wondered about this, I hope this helps. If not, leave a comment. Maybe there's something else that I missed. Maybe there's something else I'm not thinking of. But you're more than welcome to leave a comment. I either respond via comment back or I will make another video and I will respond to comments. Whatever kind of comes up at this point is just kind of what I do. I don't stick to any one way of answering people. And if you like videos like this one, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more from me in the future, go ahead and subscribe, and I will talk to you later.